Hello besties, welcome back. Last week left you off with a little bit of a cliffhanger. I redid my room, but I was waiting on my bedding to arrive and it's finally gotten here and I have been so obsessed with it. I think it's the cutest thing ever. I'm just so in love with it. So this is the bedding. It's very simple, but if you look closely, it has this very cute little floral pattern. But the cutest part is how the pillowcases tie at the end with these little bows. And you know, I'm not the greatest bow maker. They probably could look much cuter. But even then, I'm just so obsessed with them. They're so cute. Also, normally I'm not a white bedding person, but I'm in a new era of my life where I'm just in love with more bright colors and sunshine, and I just want my space to feel brighter and lighter, and I feel like the white bedding definitely does that. I've always been scared of white bedding because I'm scared that I'm gonna drop things on it, stain it, and just ruin it, but I'm like, I'm grown. I feel like I can handle this now. Also, it kind of does not match my room, not gonna lie. I feel like I've always just been in that mindset where if I'm gonna change my room, I need to have everything together. Like I need to have the bedding, I need to have the new furniture and all these different things. But at the same time, it's like, if I do it that way, I have to drop a lot of money. Instead of I just work on it little by little, I can eventually get to be the way that I want it to be, but I can live little versions of it as time goes on. But anyways, as I am taking the pre-workout, I'm gonna do a quick little journaling session, maybe read a page from my book. I did also want to mention to you guys that last week we went to go see the Dodgers. If you guys watched the Christmas video, that was one of our Christmas presents from my dad. So we got to go and that was so much fun. Also, I would like to say that I totally manifested seeing Shohei Ohtani and nobody believed me that we would see him. Well, and by nobody, I mean Brenda. We're gonna go see the Dodgers. Specifically, Ohtani, do you think he's gonna come out?
No.
Yes, I think so. I think so.
He just got surgery.
Show your face.
They don't expect him back for at least 2 weeks.
Show your face.
Okay.
They said we go to another game.
What if he's still there? What if he's still there? What if he's there in the background? What if he's sitting behind us? Quick OOTD. So I ended up going for 2 little braids because I wasn't sure what to do with my hair. I don't know how I feel about this. I actually might take this off. Then I got my Dodger Ohtani jersey and my New Balances. And I got to meet a subscriber. Thank you so much for saying hi. That literally made my day. I was caught so off guard. I was focused on Mr. Ohtani and I thought that was the coolest thing ever. Because again, like, you know, me sitting here in my room vlogging, like I feel like sometimes nobody watches, nobody tunes in, like nobody cares. And then just out of nowhere, like someone I've never met before in my life says that they noticed me from my videos, and it's just the coolest thing ever. It's truly so crazy, but it made me so happy. So we are going to be going to Mexico today, but we're only going to stay for the night, so I'm going to pack a quick bag of clothes. Really, I only need something to sleep in and then something to come back in tomorrow. So I'm just going to throw a sleeping shirt in here. I'm just going to pack some chonies. You didn't see anything. I'm going to pack my book. This is a book that I picked up from the library and I've been meaning to read it. I just had to renew it because I picked it up over 2 weeks ago. Still haven't gotten to it, but we're gonna try to get to it today when I go to Mexico. I like to try to stay off my phone. I think that should honestly be it because again, we're just going for the night. But one of the reasons that I'm going is to eat, of course, but second, our horse in Mexico just had a little baby foal. I went to see her last week and she was so adorable. So I'm excited to check in with her this week and see how she's doing. Let's go look at the little horse. I'm so excited. Little update on her. I think we're gonna name her Sol, like Solecito, because her mom is named Estrellita.
Cabecita, el cuerpecito.
Chichi, te van a ir a encerrar. Pues aquí que la suya está celosa, mira. Súbela al carro. She was so close.
Ahí viene, viene.
I think she wants to run. ¡Ay, qué bonita! Let's do a quick fold and chat. So I am just resetting here for the week, doing my laundry, and I got to thinking about how oftentimes I feel very blocked creatively, or like I don't have any good ideas, or I don't have any ideas at all. But then I had this realization that most of the time I block my own ideas, because as I was sitting here trying to think of video ideas or content ideas, I was like, no, that's a bad idea. No, this is overdone. No this, no that. And I'm like, wait a second. I'm literally giving myself or trying to come up with suggestions for possible videos, and I'm shutting down every single idea. I have this wall built up, and what is the strongest wall you can ever build? What materials do you need? Doubts and insecurities, and I have those. I have a really strong wall built of just doubts and insecurities, and so I shut down my own ideas. I am my own harshest critic, but walls can be broken down, and maybe they can't be broken down with just one swing or one attempt, but with continuous hits, you can eventually break it down and you can build new walls. And maybe instead of building this wall again out of these insecurities and doubts, you can build it out of self-love. You can build it out of confidence. Maybe you can even start by building it off of the people that love and support you. Maybe right now you're not strong enough to build your own wall, but you can use that support from those around you to help start that wall, and then eventually start adding your own bricks of confidence and self-love and self-belief. And I think about how I am where I am today because in the past I didn't shut down my ideas. Right now I can look back at some of my old videos and be like, today I would not do those because those ideas just seem silly. But those ideas led me to where I am today because I didn't shut down those ideas that at that time maybe seemed like a good idea, but to me today they seem silly. But I didn't shut them down back then. I just rolled with them. I gave them room to grow. I gave myself room to grow. And over time, I ended up finding my path and what I liked and what I didn't like. And so the steps I'm taking to help me overcome that is writing down every single idea I have, no matter how silly it may seem, by giving it the time and space to potentially grow and acting on my ideas when they come to me and just kind of seeing where they might take me, whether it might end up being a good idea or an idea that I scratch, but just kind of giving it, again, that time and space to possibly be something instead of just immediately shutting it down. And also when I mentioned, you know, putting up the walls, I know we instantly think of walls as being like a dead end, but walls can also be put up to create a safe space, and that's what I'm trying to look at walls as now. Sometimes it just comes down to switching your mindset, because if you just look at the negative side of things, you'll only ever see the negative side. So the way I'm looking at it is tearing down that wall that does make me hit a dead end and putting up new walls built out of, you know, again, that support from the people around me, support for myself, belief in myself, confidence, and just creating the safe space for my creative person that keeps out all the exterior forces and even my own forces that usually tear me down. They usually keep my creative self insecure or doubtful of my own potential, because I let those other negative feelings, negative forces impact me when they don't have to. And so that's why I'm putting up those walls, to create that safe space for myself. So basically, we're just using walls as a metaphor, but really it's just me building up my own strength for myself, to just believe in myself and to allow myself to be as creative as I can be without shutting that creative side down. Anyways, let's continue on to the next activity. I am about to start getting pumped up for my workout. Thought I'd share with you guys my routine for this week, because I did it yesterday and it was so much fun. So usually the way that I will plan my videos is I'll look at what I want to target that week. So I was kind of feeling like working on my strength and my endurance this week. So I found this 20-minute video here by MedFit, and while I was searching on there, I found this Dua Lipa dance video from her. And recently I've been on a little Dua Lipa kick ever since I watched Argyle. So I was like, all right, let me add that on here. Danced it yesterday, it was so much fun. And then I also threw in there a little booty routine. I threw in a back routine. I think this is bar abs. And I also added a 5-minute cool down at the end and something to target chest.